Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that when we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and says, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We at the Jamaica Young Police and we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy name is Javon Pinnock, aka Froggy. I have a distinct scar on the left side of his face and his eye go all the way down to his cheekbone. I know more or less is a Jamaican do that, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for to scar people's face like that, and that it just awful but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock. aka Froggy, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, whoever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure where he belongs, and that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, as usual at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we like to keep you updated what's going on with some of our latest Jamaicans overseas, especially in the United States of America. And you're looking at a man now, his name is Andre Whitaker. He's a dancehall artist, them call him Squash. Here's a man that we have been warning since 2023 after the killing of Musselman and Ford Lord. If you have been following the Jamaica Young Police Channel since then, that's that's when that we have outlined even some charges that he could have been faced, being in the country illegally, having weapons in videos and all of these things. But as usual, because I am an informer and I don't know anything, so he listens to the village lawyers and criminals, from the various platforms on YouTube. So there's a man that a few people had posted, comments saying that I bad mind a certain YouTuber, and I'm like, why would I want to bad mind someone who have an orange jumpsuit, just like Squash, someone who have been in the same predicament as Squash, being arrested and charged for drug dealing, and then end up become a informer, a snitch to save himself. Why would I want to grudge, bad mind someone for that? I don't bad mind people for going to jail. That is just crazy. I don't bad mind anyone, not even artists. So those of you who say that I bad mind this YouTuber because the YouTuber who's an ex-police, although he was a police, he was a criminal, for having an orange jumpsuit. Your people have your brain need rewiring. So we are here to tell you now that Squash has been transferred from ICE to the FBI custody for the chip Glock. Federal charges follow. And we told him long time, So those of you who are interested to see that we have been, informing this man, and those who willing to learn that you cannot be in the United States of America as an illegal immigrant. You don't have a green card or a citizen and have firearms. You go to prison for that. But you know that you have all of these people. So someone is asking about, they want to hear the voice note. The voice notes are on the channel. It's on the Jamaica Young Police channel. So you just have to go to Squash 6 Bars or G City and you will be able to listen to the voice notes that was posted in a criminal chat group and on Patreon. And as usual, we don't carry any balls or any guy. So there's an old saying: the higher the monkey climb, the more it exposes. Or, we can use this one as a RDS spitting to eat rock stone. What that mean? I mean to say, if you don't listen, you'll lose all of your teeth because you're going to eat rock stone. So, Andre, Squash 6 Bars, Whitaker, in his pursuit of power and influence, failed to heed the advice of those who are truly knowledgeable. Instead, he surrounded himself with misguided circle of so-called village lawyers and convicted criminals who operate in various Patreon platforms and YouTube channels. And if you listen to the voice notes that these people have posted, you can't hear them even call me. I am the person that they're referring to as somebody who are inform and I tell the feds things. I am the person that they're referring to based on what I was saying in the group. And then one of my favorite all criminal police, who was a YouTuber, and I call her name or anything like that, came out and started attacking yours truly, and for stealing these voice notes of criminals telling Squash, that's him can have gun in Florida and from him in America and him protected by the Constitution, but no, the same fool them, that I've been telling him that. I wonder what they're saying now. You understand? So, because them here to know that yours truly is right. Because, as we said before, before we lie to you, we just don't say anything. So these individuals, whose credibility and expertise are questionable at best, have been giving Squash the worst kind of advice, encouraging him to take risks that have no combat to haunt him, bite him in the ass. So Squash, is facing federal charges now for the chip Glock. Serious thing that. And we can tell you that in America, when it comes on to federal cases, the government chances of winning is 95% of winning their case. 95%. Check that. When you're black, it's 110%. So just do the facts. Just do the data right there. So if you are ordinary guy, it's 95%. Because most federal cases then get plea deal because them always have the people them always corner them, and once them corner them, them have to just squeal and set the plea deal. But when they black 110% because 9 out of 10 times, pay white draw your face, and in this country, in the United States of America, from your black, you don't know, so you're the most hated person in that room. When I ask you, we tell you, because that's how it is. America is built on racism. Remember, 1690, that's the time the slave trade started in America. That's when them start to bring our ancestors here from Africa. But before then, you have black people that were living in America. That's you call them Spanish. People them from Spain, and they were going through hell too with them. Same white people them, you understand? And them start the hierarchy and calling themselves white. Yeah, man, right in America, all of that start when them start put color on. So from ever since, white people don't like black people. So you come into them country, it best for you stay in the ambit of the law. Them are use you and make an example out of you. So now Squash is paying the price for his decisions. His actions have led to his transfer from ICE detention center to a federal jail in a Broward County, where he is facing serious charges from the FBI. So the people them from the FBI office in a Miramar, and you go into the building. There's a new building near to I-75. When they were doing their raid the other day, looking for him, because they wanted, whether or not he doesn't understand. You see the two American that his men had killed, although he had made some deal with the state of Florida. Stop right there. Pause this video and subscribe now to United We Win, Divided We Lose. This channel exposes the enemies of global democracy, led by the US, now under threat from a South African billionaire named Elon Musk, Peter Thiel and others, manipulating the world. Subscribe now. Subscribe to the channel. Those who know the truth but stay silent are nothing but fools and cowards. Speak up or be complicit. As we says, those who know the truth and stay silent are nothing but fools and cowards. So moving on to today's video. The family, they never stop to make certain say the case and them forget justice. So they were looking for him, but when they went the address that they went near to west of the 75, they didn't find him because the address is not in his name. You understand? So we did that video, but it was like 3 weeks after that the man got arrested. The man said, idiot police boy, that man, informer, that same as the things to get views. You understand? So the charges stem from his possession of the chip Glock, a modified firearm capable of firing automatically. In the eyes of the law, this is an extremely serious offense. Beyond the criminality of possessing an automatic weapon, there is the matter of Squash status as an illegal immigrant in the United States. So at first, they have him in the ICE, when I used to finally leave from state court or city, from city court, and that are controlled by the city and the state, then they got ICE, I squeeze him, I go squeeze you, As a foreigner without legal authorization to be in the country, Squash had no legal right to own, possess, or even purchase firearms. But who am I to warn this individual when others, those with no true understanding of the law, have been filling his ears with misleading notions? Squash choose to listen to them, disregarding the wisdom of those who try to steer him away from this path. So now I'll even look here. All the feds them are joking all with all the immigration thing now. Because he is one of the person who have been trafficking his friends from Jamaica to American shore to commit crime. And it's on the Jamaica Young Police channel. As we say, we're just there to tell people the real mama papa truth. We're not there to massage people's ego. So now reality has caught up with him. The very actions that seems like a shortcut to power have landed him in a vice with a little chance of escape. His choices have trapped him in a web of legal troubles, and the consequences are dire. It's not just about the automatic weapon or his immigration status. It's about the web of criminal activities that has ensnared him. Squashed involvement in this underworld is no longer something he can ignore or escape from by surrounding himself with the wrong kind of people. The man come to America by boat in swim and trying to look status in America, so they want to kill him. After him kill much people at Jamaica, he not necessarily have to be behind the trigger, but his influence over 10 people. And the police in St. James were about to arrest him. And him have corrupt police friends in a police, in a CIB. So them tell him and him key time chop out. Man come to America, before man come to America and just keep himself quiet. No. Him come and think of Jamaica, him still in Jamaica, because them tell him say my dog and he my big dog and all kind of thing, and he my G, and him a G city done, and if I'm a G city a dirt and all kind of thing. So all of them things they fly up in him head, and him come to America and have access to gun, and him not stop take video and post them on Instagram. We tell him say you're not supposed to be doing that because you're in the country illegally. You understand? No, I'm not listening. But during the investigation, after they had killed Ford Lord and Musselman, he had took down the videos, everything, scrub him Instagram, and even the same convicted police, yeah man, the same one claims me a thief. He had did a video after that when scrub him Instagram feed. But we don't know say everything when they come on to Uncle Sam. Once they are watching you, you could have scrub and scrub like more. Them have everything on it, sign, seal, and deliver. You understand? So a squash sit in a federal facility awaiting his fate. He's like facing immense pressure from law enforcement to cooperate in exchange for leniency. If history has shown us anything, it's that individuals in his position often start singing to reduce their own sentences to secure a better future. And Squash now and go back to Jamaica. It is not just the authorities who are watching him. His former associates are also keenly aware of the situation. His next steps could determine not only his own fate, but also the fate of those around him. The big question now is whether or not Squash will give up his associates, such as Footer Hype, yeah man, Big Mouth Boy and them thing there, in an effort to save himself. Him can do it like, yeah, one of your favorite blogger, True Island Story. As a True Island Story still in America, him end up in a different predicament in a drugs business and orange suit, and boy, I saw him them sell out all him infant parlor and friend them, and I saw him then become a big YouTuber now. Yeah, you understand? So them him can maybe because I have experience in the what you call it, the informer thing, where him inform on people involved in a criminality with him. So maybe based on his experience, him can tell Squash mother how to navigate it, or him can do a video and tell them how you become an informer and inform on your friend them. For save your house from big stretch of prison. You understand? So the reality is that Squash situation is grim. The same misguided advice that got him into this mess might be the same thing that accelerates his downfall. His lack of judgment, fueled by bad advice, has put him in the crosshairs of the law. Now, it's too late to turn back the clock, and the decisions he make moving forward will determine whether he faces a long prison sentence, deportation, or something else entirely. So who may give up, it's all up to him. If him can sing like how True Island Story can sing, yeah, and just give up if you give up and save your ass, and you understand, and then you hide. I don't know how to do it. Him can save himself just like how True Island Story saves himself. So hopefully for this Squash, not only that he's going to learn the hard way, but he realizes the gravity of his situation and begins cooperating before it is too late. If he does, perhaps there will be a shred of hope for him in the future, though it seems unlikely given the seriousness of the charges. And knowing that Donald Trump not like black people, him dog name him supper. So Andre Squash 6 Boss Whitaker is in serious life-altering trouble, and the gravity of his situation cannot be overstated. The state of Florida, coupled with the federal government, has him in the crosshairs, and the legal ramification he's facing could be nothing short of catastrophic. For those who understand the inner workings of the American legal system, particularly the federal prosecutors and how they operate, there's a chilling reality. The odds are overwhelmingly stacked against someone in Squash's position. Federal prosecutors are notorious for their tight conviction rate, winning 99% of the cases. they bring to court. 99%. So this is like once them charged in a federal crime, the only thing you can do is sing for save yourself is you gotta walk out. So these aren't just statistics. They are a reflection of the relentless nature of the federal justice system. When the feds come after someone, they do so with a well-oiled, highly effective machine that ensure they have the evidence, strategy, and resources to secure a conviction. For any ordinary person, this is already a daunting situation. But when you had the factor of being a black man in America, those odds are not just against you, they are almost insurmountable. So when you're a black person and you're arrested and charged by the feds, not only that your chance of conviction, is 99%, yours jump up to 110%. You can't get it because you're black. Because most of the jurors them in a federal case are white jurors. Because people them from the voters list, And it's when the system a pick, them don't program the system already, So when them choose, I pay a white juror, it a choose. So if you're not a white name, then they choose you, and them know black people name them children, our black name. So them a make certain, say a white juror in your face, and you are go straight to prison. You understand? So him only thing he can do is to save himself and give up people like foot hype. We are telling that. So those odds against you, they are almost insurmountable. So in Squash's case, the federal government is coming for him hard, and it's likely that the charges against him will lead to severe consequences. He's facing federal charges for possessing a modified firearm, a chip Glock, that's capable of automatic fire, an offense that carries very harsh penalties in the US federal system. Coupled with his status as an illegal immigrant, Squash is on the wrong side of multiple laws, and in the eyes of the authority, he is just another criminal who broke the rules. I remember Donald Trump run against this, Them are just crazy, So the federal government does not show leniency, especially in cases involving illegal weapons and immigration violations. So now let's talk about race. For many people, it's hard to fully grasp the weight of what it means to be black and caught in the crosshairs of the American legal system. Studies and historical precedents show that black individuals are disproportionately targeted, prosecuted, and sentenced more harshly than others. So those of you who are from Jamaica, criminal-minded person, when you come to America, remember, so if you're black, them tell you if you step back or get attacked. If you're brown, that means Spanish, you can't stick around. But if you're white, everything alright. Squash is not black, Squash is not brown, and him not white, so him black. Step back or get attacked. They're gonna make an example out of him. Most of you, most Jamaicans who are criminal minded, I know enough of them don't like Jamaica Young Police Channel. Because the boy chat too much and him an informer. Yes. Because if Squash was listening to yours truly, he would not in this predicament. Because I'd warned him years. You understand what I'm saying? But no, I'm not listening. Because I'm not listening to the dummies, them and them thing there. So as we tell you in this town here, find your black, that I first crime you commit. Because America is a racist country. The system itself is racist. So this reality is even more pronounced when a black man faces the combined might of state and federal law enforcement, particularly in a place like Florida, where laws regarding firearms and immigration are strictly enforced. Being black, in this case, doesn't just add to the challenges, it amplifies the odds of facing a harsh punishment. The system, as it currently stands, is stacked against him in every way possible. Squash ass is in vice. So those of you, oh boy, you bad man, you can't DJ. I never want to be a DJ. I always want to be a police and a force. So you can't go and talk. I'm a bad man, no guy from him orange jumpsuit. So you can't take that to the bank and let him hear that. So for Squash, his situation is a perfect storm of misfortune. It's not just about the gun charges or his immigration status. It's about the sheer force of the federal prosecution coming after him. In America, when the feds come for you, you are already in trouble. Their conviction rates speaks volumes. They know how to build cases, they know how to gather the evidence, and they know how to secure convictions. And once they have targeted you, it's an uphill battle to fight back. Squash may have thought he could slide through, but he's now facing the full weight of the system that rarely loses. His previous luck or ability to avoid consequences will mean nothing now. The state of Florida can't help him no more. They don't even need him to testify against J-Man and the others they commit crime for him in America. Come leave from Jamaica with him same criminal-minded behavior and bring it to America. Because this is what they had imparted to him. Yeah, make him, because they have Jamaican for Justice and all of these criminal organization group and the PMP will make youth say, boy, I true him poor. Yeah, man, he's in America and him have money. He's a legal immigrant. And before him keep him behind quiet now, can't left out, man a bad man, man a G, man a dog, man a general. Yeah, man, a general in our Uncle Sam penitentiary. So it's clear that Squash is at the mercy of the legal system that show little mercy to black people. The feds don't just bring charges, they bring a level of pressure that most people, even with the best defenses, cannot withstand. The state of Florida's law enforcement and the federal government will use everything in their arsenal to secure a conviction. And unfortunately for Squash, there's little room for hope. Him done. His past actions, including his possession of highly illegal firearms, are evidence enough to put him behind bars for a long time. And additionally, complications of being an illegal immigrant make his situation even worse. So the man do all in a case now, the feds them are show us some video with him in America with illegal guns. Because he's an illegal immigrant, so that make the guns illegal. He's not a resident or a citizen. So the man use even at him have to go leg up, foot hype and all of them guys there, you know. So to put it plainly, Squash is doomed. He's not just facing criminal charges. He's up against a legal system that has a 99% conviction rate. And with his race working against him, the chances of him walking away unscathed are slim to none. The combination of his illegal firearm possession, immigration status, and the unrelenting nature of federal government mean that he's in a fight for his life. And right now, it doesn't look like he's going to win. So the reality is that Squash's situation is dire. And for anyone who understands how the federal system operates, this is the cold hard truth. The odds are overwhelmingly stacked against him, and his previous actions have led him down a path with no easy way out. It is a harsh reminder that when you get involved in the wrong crowd and make wrong choices, you risk not just your future, but your freedom itself. Squash is now a casualty of the very system he tried to manipulate, and he will soon learn just how unforgiving the law can be, especially when you're dealing with the might of the federal government. And worse, when you are black and you're an immigrant. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel out.